take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Greener future can't go wrong. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say.
Anna Leonor, you may call me Brontosaurus. We are thrilled to be your host for today's event. We have an exciting day ahead filled with insightful presentations and lively discussions. So, let's get started.
Today, we have 3 judges participating in this year's Environmental Action Forum. First, we have Judge KEYHOLE. He is a professor of finance and taxation at Punjab University. He specializes not only in economics but also frequently pay attention to environmental issues and has written various papers on these topics. She was also a judge in last year's Environmental Action Forum. So now, let's welcome Professor KEYHOLE. Next, we have Professor Yutaka. He is a distinguished professor in the Department at National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. His research areas include technology-enabled services, sustainable development, and smart energy. Now, let's welcome Professor Yutaka.
Finally, it is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed judge, Josephine Zhou. Tools and Travel Incorporated, Zhou brings exceptional interpersonal skills and valuable experience from her role at Intel Corporation and IBM. We are grateful for her participation. Please join me in welcoming Zhou.
Here's the schedule for today's presentation. After the first team finishes, we will draw to see which team will go third. Then, after each team's presentation, we will have a fight. After the last team finishes, our judge will deliberate and discuss which team and deliberate and score the teams.
And then we will break for lunch from 11:30 to 12:05. Then remember to engage in our ending ceremony by 2 p.m. for the final results.
Now let's talk about the scoring criterion. There are 2 types of scoring, judges score and team scores. Judges scores includes 70% of total scores, and team scores scores make up 30%.
In the 5-minute transition period between presentation, the team leader should discuss with their team members, should discuss the scores of the previous team with their team members. After all presentations are complete, each team will be given 5 minutes to discuss and finalize the scores and complete and submit the scoring report. Remember to rank the teams from the highest to the lowest based on their scores.
Alright everyone, let's quickly go over the scoring criteria for today's competition.
Our judge will be evaluating your scores based on 2 main categories: plan, which accounts for 60%, and behavior, which accounts for 40%.
Please keep this in mind as you present your presentation and score the other teams. During the each team's making presentation should face the left side of the podium to go on the stage and right side to get up the stage. Then there will have 25 minutes of total. This includes 15 minutes for presentation. A short break will signal at 30 minutes. And a double short break will signal at 15 minutes. Then they will have 10 minutes for judges' comments. During the transition period, please remember to score and discuss the presented teams and upload and hand out the scoring forms after all teams are finished it.
Okay, let's keep a few important rules in mind throughout the event. 1, no eating or drinking, so please switch off your mobile phones. Second, recording audio or video is strictly prohibited except for official staff. 3, please focus on listening attentively to the presentation on stage. 4, no entry or exit during presentations. 5, do not change seats without permission. 6, respect other teams and remain fully engaged throughout the event. Participation will be considered. Additionally, if you're feeling unwell or sick, please wear masks to ensure the safety and well-being of everyone here. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Are there any questions? No? Okay, great. Then let's dive into our first team's presentation. The riverways, please come to the stage and prepare.
The left side of
Yeah, the left side, I'm sorry. Left side.
river waste. How can a river be a waste?
Oh, you've got it a bit twisted. River waste isn't about the river being a waste, it's about pollution in our rivers.
Pollution? You mean like trash?
Exactly. The trash in our rivers often ends up flowing into the ocean, creating even bigger environmental issues.
That's terrible. But who are tackling these problems?
Well, today we are shining a spotlight on a team that's taking a stand against river pollution. They are not just talking about it, they are doing something about it.
That's fantastic. But who are these eco-heroes?
They are a passionate team from Yilan dedicated to making a difference in their own backyard.
Oh, so they're focusing on their home. That's really touching.
Yes, they've seen the changes of their environment firsthand and decided to take action. They've done beach cleanups and noticed the river in their hometown needed attention too.
I'm so inspiring. I can't wait to hear more about their journey and the impact.
Without further ado, let's dive into their story and discover their amazing project. Investigation of river waste begins in Yilan.
It's not me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
River West.
My name is Julian and my SOW name is Yilan.
My name is Penny and my SOW name is Yilan.
My name is Rapunzel and my SOW name is Wei.
We host the beach cleanup events every year. In September 2023, we went to the beach cleanup at the Creek, and we were surprised to see large amounts of garbage compared to previous beach cleaning events there. So, where did the garbage come from? We found that about 80% of garbage in ocean comes from rivers, and we also discovered that cleaning beaches just doesn't solve the root cause of the problem of beaches loaded with garbage. So, right around that time, a meeting was held with the adult SOW members who had the relevant experience. So, their experience arose our interest. So we began to ask for advice from the adults who had the relevant experience. Our program is related to the Sustainable Development Goals 15 of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
And now let's talk about the early stage of our plan. Our first challenge was we wanted to measure the quantity of garbage, but how do we do it? This bag is a 40 liters garbage bag, and it's a new Taipei City specific garbage collection bag. And how come everyone can count the number of bag of garbage? We have asked the experienced partner to help us practice the consistent exercise. And such as this sofa. We'll call the sofa like this. And it's about 24 bags. We filled out this form according to the actual scenario. And the context of this form include the date, time, degree of site obstruction, number of bags filled with garbage, and meter away from the river, and the most amount garbage type and its size. And we also use the Google Map to mark a point every 500 meters. And so that we can clearly know the starting point and the ending point whilst we are conducting the survey. And while we are using the survey map and we follow the point, we mark every 500 meters, and we will stop and conduct the garbage within the 500 meters, and the observation range can be divided into 4 parts. One is the direct view of the surface of the water, and on the visual obstruction below the height of 1 meter, and the visual obstruction above 1 meter, and the side is all blocked. And the survey range is from the middle of the river to the bicycle path. An Apple time camera was introduced to us by an experienced partner, and we use this app when we want to take a hotspot photo. When taking a photo, the camera should be parallel to the ground and capturing a little bit of sky and the river. And the Google Maps sign should be displayed on the upper left corner, and the upper right corner should display the date, time, and the geographical location. And this is the picture with taking a hotspot photo.
Execution 1. The very first river we investigated was Dongsan River. Shown in this picture, starting from September of 2023, we conducted the survey each month, ending on the month of March. Next, we will talk about our resource, and to do so, we have divided in 6 sections. First, the biggest item. Second, most frequent item. Third, garbage locational hotspots.
Hey Rapunzel, I have a question. What is biggest item?
The biggest item refers to the garbage biggest in size item compared to the rest of the garbage. In most places, the garbage biggest in size will be PET bottles.
I have another question. What is frequency?
Frequency refers to the garbage we see the most. Frequency refers to the garbage we see the most within 500 meters. For example, plastic bags.
What is garbage locational hotspots?
Garbage locational hotspots refers to the most garbage we estimated, and we also taking photos and recording a place with most garbage within 500 meters. Then we recording in our phones.
Now, what's the point of counting garbage like this?
We give our resource to the government and ask government to set a warning sign according to the location of hotspots. We refer to the contribution hotspot icon after investigation of River West by SLW and Fubang along the Desert River. We color code location hotspots. Blue is being the cleanest, red symbolizing the most dirty. Our investigation of Dongsan River consisted a total of 18 points within 9 kilometers. Actually, amounts of garbage found near the rear bank of certain river. Dongsan River bank can be classified as pretty clean. Observation of our research shows around 0.5 to 8 of Taipei standard garbage collected back were found as 80% of the survey points. As mentioned previously, we categorize our resource into 3 categories. First, biggest item. The type of biggest item were plastic bottles and containers, accounting for approximately 88%. And we also found some unusual type of garbage, such as sofas, plastic stools, abandoned boats, and household waste. Second, frequency. The most frequent type of garbage were plastic bags, out of which food packaging bags, accounting for approximately 50%. Third, garbage locational hotspots. We mark the option data using color codes on the map, so that we can clearly see the status of each point. From this picture, we can see that most icons are more blue and green, which means they are more cleaner. From the Dongsan rivers, the 10th and 16th are the dirtiest. Second, we did the Ziko Creek with a total of 23 points within 11.5 kilometers. In the Ziko Creek, the amount of garbage in 50% of the river section is less than 8 bags, but there are specific areas that are particularly dirty. First, biggest item. The type of biggest in size item were plastic bottles and containers, accounting for approximately 88%. Second, frequency. The most frequent type of garbage were plastic bags, out of which food packaging bags, accounting for approximately 70%. Third, garbage locational hotspots. From this picture, we can see that most icons are more yellow and red, which means they are more messy. From the Ziko Creek, 4th and 12th are the dirtiest. Above diagram, we can see that there is not much difference between the Ziko Creek and Dongsan River, but the subjective feelings are very different. Dongsan River has bigger garbage, such as sofas, while the Ziko Creek has a lot of household waste. We divide the Ziko Creek into 2 sections because a large amount of garbage was found in the middle section. So we divide it into 2 sections for analysis.
Now I'm going to talk about the actual execution too. We wrote a letter to the government on June 16, and our main demand as follows. Because we found out that there is so many garbage that the garbage type is related to the local lifestyle. So we want to set up a littering sign on the riverbank and warn people. And because we noticed that there are some residents using the bags to collect garbage along the riverbank. So we want to know that if the government can follow them. And then because there are some places are not suitable for the public to clean up. So we want the government to dispatch a cleansing team to clean up. And we received a reply on June 24th. And they said that the setting up of the bags is not practicable because it's easy for the public to throw their household garbage there. But they said they'll set up the warning sign to warn people that they'll be fined for littering. And at this, they said they'll dispatch a team to handle these cases. And also, we found out that they always focus on the immediate improvement, but not the long-term planning. And we went to Duzzico Creek to go to the location scouting on June 14th. And we want to find a place that is safe and suitable for public to clean up. And Julian contacted the village head through her grandma. So we meet the village head on July 3rd, and we discussed about how to hold this activity and the time course and work assignment. And also, we'll invite everyone to clean up with us on August 11th.
Next, I'm going to talk about analysis and discussion. Budgets and expenses. We divided our financial sources into two parts. One part is parents, and the other part is Yilan Youth Affairs Community Volunteer Service. The second one is a little special because we just apply our program to the government, and the government will get us funds so that we could hold clean events in the area. The budget we have limited. The meals, transportation costs, and events team. We will provide bread to the residents in order to attract them to clean the rivers with us. First, during the exploration of our cleaning, we don't want which brings us back to the fact that we should try to reduce the use of the plastic products in our daily life. For example, I want to eat less cookies because I think this way I can reduce some food wrappers and also lose weight. Since the middle section of Duzzico Creek is not far from my home, I will work with the village head and invite the residents in the area to clean up. After we wrote to the government they promise us that they will put up signs at the area. So I will go to the riverside regularly to see if the governments have completed the task. Lastly, the survey results are not only representations of river conditions in Yilan, but they can also be used as a guide for the SOW to do river waste in the future.
Thank you for your listening. We hope you all can join us on August 11th, and we are glad to answer all your doubts and questions.
I have two questions for you, and the first one, what will be your implementation challenge you can foresee? And the second one, how do you measure your project success? How do you measure later? Yeah. I think we can ask the question and then.
Here's in the first observation.
How do you, what will be your implementation challenge you can see? You can expect. Ask all the questions.
So my question will be similar. I think you mentioned about root causes. You want to find the root causes, and then along the way you are trying to find the sources. But then you also analyze, or you have decided that it's because of the lifestyle of the people, so that they were these garbage. But is it possible, based on your knowledge, that we can trace further back where those garbages were disposed, where they gathered? That's why the first question. Second question is very similar to what the first judge asked. Maybe more specific. That is, what that still required so that you can make the job better. Other data that you think still required.
Would you be okay if I asked a third question? Okay. I think it's a great presentation overall. I like that you have all the execution plan listed out. My question would be mainly about, is it going to be a long-term program? If it's going to be long-term, how would you like to do it? Is it for 5 years or for 10 years? Or do you have a certain periods of program of execution? And how long you would like to do it? Thank you.
Okay, the challenge with us maybe is we just do this project at September, just 2023. So we just do this project maybe 1 year. So we don't have a long time, and we are also busy to do this project. Maybe once a month we will go out and we will check the river's conditions. So the long-term plan is also our challenge, because yesterday I heard some adults that they say SOW and Fubon have they connect to clean the Danshui River. So the adults say we can just we need to connect with the Fubon in Yilan, maybe some days in Yilan, and we need to bring the Fubon in Yilan, and they will keep the river west with us.
Yes, some people, some fishermen on the bank will throw they'll throw the garbage there, and but someone we saw someone throw a whole bag of garbage on the riverbank, and because of someone do it and other one will do it, so there'll be more and more garbage on the riverbank.
Because the people lay down the trash in the riverbanks, they're not live in this village. They just maybe have a corporation, and they just drive their garbage to this riverside, and they just dump it. So it is a bad thing for the cat and also the residents. So we're also very confused.
Also some factory they threw a check of garbage near the road bank. Yeah.
Because she's going to graduate, so we'll keep doing this project, and the other one, the younger one, will join us to this project. And so, if the younger one can keep this project, keep doing this, and maybe we'll going to continue. So it depends on the younger sister, or maybe when we done the test and we can come back there, and come back here and keep doing this project. So it's.
I think you mentioned that Fubang is doing battery. So you probably can learn from them and copy, and produce their project in your area. Make sure the whole environment is clean and well.
Just a little bit of advice is that there's a global cleaning project going on, and there is actually an app called Clean Swell. You can actually download it, and then there is a very clear trash measurement method, and it's very easy to use tool. So I recommend you may use some technology that makes it easier, because I saw you do a lot of work and you have to write a lot. It's quite difficult.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to add?
We saw some group doing the same project with us yesterday, and they use AI to make a website of the website program to download to write down all the they create a map and to write down all the points they think, and if we click the dot, and they have many points like us, and if we click the point, and the picture will comes out, and everyone will know how much and how many garbage there on that site. And so maybe we can learn from them and keep doing this project.
Just follow up on the earlier suggestion of using technology. I think if you just trust dumping the truckload of garbage there, I think you can trace. So maybe having a camera that will help to some extent. I think that's a very common use. And secondly, in terms of clean garbage, similarly, I also saw a company actually. They have a floating device where they can throw in the river, and the garbage will be kind of sucked in, and then you can clean the garbage. Otherwise, I don't know how you clean the water.
Thank you for your advice.
Thank you, judges, for your valuable comments. And Also, thank you for Riverways to show their presentation. And now it is time to invite our judge to draw the names for the third team.
The third team will be Yutaka 3-0 with 101 project.
Okay, so the third team will be 3-0 Waste 101. And the last team will be the Greens. And we will have a short break. And please come back at 9. And remember to score the presented teams. Oh, sorry. Please, we will have a short break. And please come back at 9:05. Yes.
Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices, together strong. Greener future, can't go wrong. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices, together strong. Greener future, can't go wrong. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Greener future can't go wrong. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement. Take a stand. Love the ocean. Save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming. Time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement. Take a stand. Love the ocean. Save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming. Time to cope. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement. Take a stand. Love the ocean. Save the land. Every second.
Observe some problems, like after I finish eating, there will be some smell on me, and there are just not enough flavors of ice cream for me to choose.
No. That's not the main question today. The correct answer is food waste.
Food waste in hot pot restaurants?
Yes, I've observed that many customers would take overneeded foods from the all-you-can-eat buffet and get back to their seats.
Whoa, then how can we solve this problem?
There's a group today are going to present their actions about the food waste in the hot pot restaurants.
Maybe we can see their actions and know the reason why this waste will happen and how to solve it.
Now, let's welcome Leftlution.
Good morning, judges. We are Leftlution. I'm 山木武功。
I'm电理层。
The first thing we want to share with you is the reason why we choose this word as our team's name. Because our goal is finding solution and leftover problem. In this way, we wanted to combine these two words, leftover and solution, into this creative Leftlution. Next, this is our table of content. First, we would like to talk about our motivation of our plan. Second, we will talk about our goals. Third, it's our interview with different hot pot restaurants as well as our reflection. Fourth, we will summarize our interview and draw a conclusion. In the end, we want to share our future goal in this plan. Okay, so now we move on to the first part, motivation. Each time finish our hot pot meal we found considerable leftover. Furthermore, we noticed that those kitchen waste tea are usually came from self-service bar. Therefore, we wish to address the issue of food waste through education or confirmation, which we will provide more detail in the following presentation. Moving on, we choose to focus on hot pot store because it's cheap and widely chosen by Taiwanese. Everyone wants to eat their fill at low cost, including students like us. Eating at hot pot store is less experienced frequently in Taiwan, makes the leftover become an issue that cannot be ignored by the public.
Now we'll introduce our goal. This is our short-term goal. We first observe the reason why customers wasted food, and these are the 5 main ones we discovered. The first reason is the customer had a small appetite website, you cannot finish the original survey. The second reason is some customers came thinking they're so hungry, they ordered their extra serving, but it turned out to be a waste since their stomach actually couldn't afford it. The third reason is some customers don't eat a certain kind of food, and when that kind of food appeared in their hot pot, they simply left them inside. The fourth reason is the self-serve bar. Because the food at self-serve bar didn't cost the customer any money, people usually don't feel bad about leaving them inside the hot pot. The fifth reason is some more expensive items like beef or seafood will be eaten first, and the cheap or processed food will be the last. Based on these reasons we discovered, we came up with two cooperative projects. The first one is menu changing. We thought about designing menus for stores, like listing items included and adding a section with can exchange two items of the same price for one. This way, food wasted because the customer didn't eat could be reduced. The second project is drawing coupons. If the customer left only food or scraps of food inside the hot pot, they could draw a coupon of $5, $10, or $15, which can only be used for the next visit. This way, customers might not waste food and come to the restaurant next time because of. This is our midterm goal. Our midterm goal is interviewing restaurants. Before the interview, we'll design questions. After the interview, we'll enhance the feasibility of our cooperative projects based on the answers we got. And these are the questions we came up with. Our long-term goal is create a Facebook group and invite groups to invite stores to join our project. Our goal is to reduce 10% of monthly waste. If our project failed, we would adjust our project. The main purpose of this project is to bring this food wasting problem to the public's minds. We also emailed Valprime, hoping we could work together. Our cooperative project changed the point collecting system. If the customer left only soup or scraps of food inside the hot pot, they could collect points, and with a certain amount of points, they could exchange for a dish. Now we'll move on to the interview. We interviewed a lot of stores, and these are some special experiences we'd like to share with you. Diner One is actually also our first interview. For this interview, we'll focus on how to adjust our interviewing direction. Our question one is, did your store produce a lot of leftovers? The clerk said no. As for our second question, how to deal with leftovers company. Third question is there any policy or project to reduce waste? The clerk said they would estimate the numbers of customers based on weather. Now we'll move into Diner 2. At Diner 2, we found a project similar to our item changing project. Our question one is, did your store produce a lot of leftovers? This time, the clerk said yes, almost 100 kilograms per day. As for question two, how to deal with leftovers, they also work with a leftover collecting company. And Diner 2 has a policy to reduce waste. They have a Metro for meat option included. It was also written on the menu. But it wasn't very effective. So we took a picture of their improved menu with the exchange option included. The clerk said that only a few customers came for the exchange, which might be the reason why this project failed. After these two our first problem is the questions are not clear enough, resulting in the vague answers. The second problem is during some interviews, no one is taking photos, so some records were lost. And we changed the question, making them feasible for each store, not asking the same ones every store. We also discussed who would tag and take pictures before interviews.
Diner 3 has the most miserable experience we have heard. We asked them about how they reduce leftovers. Their answer is, they used to have a policy of charging customers who wasted too much food, but it wasn't executed properly. And they said once they encountered a customer who called the police because of the charging policy. Standard 4 is very good at dealing with leftovers. They will adjust the quantity of purchase according to high and low season and how many leftovers are left. If there is not much leftovers, the employees will distribute the leftovers and take them home. But if there are lots of leftovers, they must rather. Diner Try is important because the advice they give help us a lot. Our first question for them is, do you have an item changing menu? Their answer is, they change their ingredients every season, so it is inconvenient for them to use an item changing menu. Our second question for them is, have you ever charged the customer for the wasted food? Their answer is, the announcement of the charging is more like a disseminate, so they didn't execute it at all. Our last question for them is, do you have any suggestion about point collecting project? The reason we asked this question is that we saw many point collecting activities in this diner. We want to know if this kind of activities can help us promoting our project. Their answer is, in their experience, unless the prices are very attractive, or it may not be as effective as we think. This page shows some pros and cons of the project mentioned. We came up with is item changing menu. Its advantage is customers can order food based on their likes and dislikes because all the items are clearly shown on the menu. But the shortcoming is that some of the diners may change the ingredients due to different season, which is inconvenient for them. Our second project is finding customers who wasted food. To those who don't want to be fined, it will be very effective. But if the executed completely, it will become less and less useful. After we came up with the point collecting project, we want to use this project to find other diners who want to cooperate with us. But before we proceed this plan, there are some pros and cons we need to find out to make our project better. The advantage of point collecting is it may be appealing to customers and they tend to notice this kind of activities. But the shortcoming is that if the prices are not attractive enough, it will become going vacant.
This visiting is the most impressive experience during our interview, owing to the fact that they used to have only one bucket of whiskey during a week. This makes the restaurant stand out from the crowd. Possible is for noticing that they have changed service of that is, the customer can directly write in the notice if they prefer vegetable and meats. The chef will estimate the price and provide the corresponding the amount of vegetable or meat. In addition, we found the content that takeout is not available. Will this increase food wastage? The store owner answered, although the head office prohibits takeout, the owner thinks that allowing can reduce food wastage, which since most customers are local residents, some customers don't finish the meal now because they don't want to eat and they can eat that much. Thinking that overhaul can reduce food wastage and let him have another meal. The most impressive thing is that the owner checked the surveillance camera and noticed that the food wastage bucket was filled with another camera. Realized that the vacation account and the student were on break. He quickly replaced the parents to measurements. In the afternoon, when he checked the camera again, the amount of wastage had not increased. The owner remarked that the best way to reduce food is to manage it diligently and observe it closely. In fact, leftover recycling requires waiting, so every store hopes to reduce food, which also helps lower costs.
And this is our conclusion. After these interviews, we found that nearly every store has their own waste-reducing project. Yet the projects were mostly too troublesome to execute than leaving the food wasted, so the stores weren't really motivated to execute them. We also understood that interviewing clerks might not get clear answers because they were dismissed for telling the truth. truth, or they simply didn't understand the exact situation.
Here comes the final part of our presentation, future plan. We wrote a cooperation letter to World Prime. We want to cooperate with World Prime because of its large-scale industry in Taiwan. In the first paragraph, we introduce ourselves to them and explain why we wrote this letter. In the second paragraph, we illustrate the plan and details of the project to them so they can understand the plan more comprehensively. In the third paragraph, we explain why we choose them over other companies and what the cooperation will bring to them. In the last paragraph, we appreciate for they spend their time reading this letter and hope they can adopt our plan. There are two future plans that we would like to proceed afterwards. First, we want to set up a website for online point collecting. Therefore, customers can participate in these activities more easily and exchange the price.
Thank you for listening.
Okay, I just want to clarify. So you ask different questions for different diners, right? Yeah. To design. What was the purpose? Because you want to, based on what you change your question. That's what I want to clarify. And also because you already find out the after you interview and collect all the data, and you know the prompt, different policy, you have a pro and con, and you still come out the future plan. But future plans, you already know the con, right? So do you think your future plan can work? Yeah, you can answer.
Oh, so can I just answer first? Oh, okay. So we based on how to change the question is that we asked them about their project. So if they mention their project, we'll just dig further into their project and see how it works and how effective it has been. And we will just, based on the answers we got from them, we will use this to enhance the feasibility of our cooperation project as well. As for the second question,
I mean, your future plan is also the points, right?
Yes.
And also the leftover packing. But you already analyzed the pro and con. But do you think it's workable or?
well, we think that if we can promote this on our Facebook group, this and invite stores to join by maybe, and we can ask them if they are interested in our project, and this could promote their, just make a good impression to the public because it's eco-friendly and they want to reduce waste as well. So if we can get stores to cooperate with us, maybe this project could work. And we'll also adjust our project based on maybe the data they will just give to us.
Okay, so this is a very interesting, very common problem. I think it's not just in the self-serve hot place, right? So you have also identified 5 reasons that you presented. And your solution seems to also only address a certain part of the problem. Do you think that if you can address all of the issues, that your proposal will be more effective? That's the first question.
Actually, this item changing project could apply to the person with the small appetite as well. Because if 2 items are exchanged for 1, this could reduce the amount of the food they. The second problem, we might promote this idea on our Facebook group, telling the public not to take too much, but only what's enough for them. As for the second problem, it was also addressed in this item changing project. As for the fourth problem,
Picky thing.
oh, is it?
Customers are picky on the food.
Yes, it was addressed in this item changing project.
Okay.
Cheap food. Oh, right. If they don't want to eat the cheap food, they can exchange them with it. Maybe they want to eat this same, not the different item at same price. Maybe they like it. Or the vegetable for meat option is included. If they don't want to eat vegetable, they can order meat. And meat is more expensive, usually more expensive than vegetables.
Second question is that you have basically three approaches. One is changing the item so that you better serve the different advertising. Second one is incentive, but then the third one, penalty, you say that it's a disaster. Do you think that you can somehow combine them and make them work better because they are executed by different restaurants. Of course, the one that you interviewed, they failed, but others seem to be quite successful. So do you think that you can somehow modify your approach or somehow combine them to make them more effective?
When we promoting the coin collecting project, we'll also recommend the diners to let the diners and let the customers when they can't eat that much, they can pack their leftovers home and eat, enjoy it best.
Just a short comment. I think if all you can eat, you cannot let them pack their food. Otherwise, they will just cook a little bit and bring a lot of them back home. It's okay.
But the problem is just when we're interviewing the sixth restaurant, the one that was promoting the packing leftover idea, they also mentioned that some customers will cook instant noodles and bring them home. And this is quite a problem because first, they are just taking advantage of this good, this for the good purpose. And the second problem is, what if they bring the instant noodles home and they just don't eat them and it becomes household waste? We asked the owner about this question, and the owner said that they wish to reduce waste produced at the restaurant, and if this project has succeeded, they will try to tell their customers not to bring too much food home because they can't finish them, and also the waste. So this might be included.
It's good that you start to address this problem. It's really common. My question would be, what's your measure of success and your execution plan for measurement? For example, we talk about collecting points, talk about Facebook, right? But how do you know if it's going to be successful? Are you going to interview each store? Like, for example, are you going to measure your success based on how many stores join the program? Or are you going to measure success, say, how many food is actually being not wasted? So how are you going to do this?
This was included in our long-term goal. The long-term goal, the project, the venture came up with this, reduce 5% of monthly waste. So if their project succeeds, we might promote this project to other stores and telling them that we have a successful example. So they might be also motivated to join our project as well. So we'll just focus on one or maybe two stores at first. If their project succeeds, we'll move on, we'll promote ideas to other stores, and this will be our next move.
Okay, great. I think I just want to give you some, like, I think maybe some points that may help you. How store that's wasting food. There are many of them in other type of food, restaurants and as well. But what I'm recommending is that those stores, they will adopt your idea when it helps for them to drive business, get more customers, or they can get some chances for more marketing. So I think the idea of the points is also for marketing to get some customers to come back. But I would say if you can expand your platform like the Facebook, it's also being used as a promotion for those restaurants. It might be a chance for get more stores to be on board. So that's just a recommendation.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea because I think about the environmental issue. They also have benefit on addressing the environmental issues that will benefit them more, so that they will join.
And we'll list it in our future plan as well. Thank you for your advice.
Thank you for Judith's great comments. And also thank you for Leftlution's sharing. Now, let's take a short break and please come back at 9:35. Thank you.
Excitement, no more stalling. Raise our voices, together strong. Greener future, can't go wrong. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say. For the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say. For the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Greener future. Can't go wrong. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say. For the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down the green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Bring the future. Can't go wrong. Count down the green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down the green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope.
Then the next group I'm going to introduce is Re-Up Zero Waste 101. Did you know that many items are being frequently thrown away on campus, especially during graduation seasons? Students will clean out their belongings, keeping things what they need and discarding things what they don't. This reduces many valuable items are being thrown away. These problems increase a lot of amounts of garbage and seriously affect the sustainability of the environment. Now, you might have a lot of questions about how these valuable items will go next. These groups, they are going to introduce their actions about the valuable items, what they will solve these problems. So now let's welcome Yutaka, Re-Up Zero Waste 101.
Good day, everyone. We are Yutaka, and our project is called as Re-Up Zero Waste 101. So let me start by asking you a question. Imagine if you have a room like this, or maybe you already have one. So yeah, imagine it. How do you feel about it? For me, it was happened to me before, and I was so stressful. It's so hard for me to find things. I cannot find my items. And it makes me so stressful. And unfortunately, this is a common sight that you can see in household and also university. As a human, we have a desire to possess something, to have something, and we will love to buy something because it's just our nature self. And especially right now, the technology has advanced, and it's easy for us to go online to shop and also to get the things. However, sometimes we think we will use these items, but it's not the case. The case is we just put it in a storage or in a place, and then the things will keep gradually piled up. And when is the stressful moments for the university students if we have a lot of things? Can you guess? Yes, during the graduation season, where we have to move from one dormitory to another dormitory, or we have to go back to our country. So as you can see on this picture, even though we search it online, but what happened in every university. As you can see, there are still many good condition, like a set of mattress, hangers, shelves, and other things that actually it's not just, it can be good for the next students or other students, especially the freshmen, because during our freshman year we also need to buy these things. Seeing this ways motivates us to start our project. We aim to collect items that are going to discard, and then we collect it into a place. So when the start of the start of semester, new students or other students or maybe staffs can go into that place and take whatever they need. And also, our project addressed the high numbers of waste in Taiwan. Even though the 3R concepts has been widely known in Taiwan, there are still many people, especially students, not practice them in the daily life. As you can see on this picture, this is from our university garbage bin. You can see that there are still many recyclables. That's why we come up with Re-Up project. Reuse, recycle, and repurpose, and up is an upcycle. Our project will much focus on raising awareness, especially in the retail. We hope when the audience listen to us, they can think, oh, should I really buy these items? How long these items will be last? Or how long will I use these items? If it's just for a short period, should I need it to buy it? Should I purchase it? Is it worth of the money? That's why we hope the audience can rethink again before they buy or they purchase on something. And it also aligned with SDG 12, which is we encourage participants to value every item at its maximum. And our group name is called as Yutaka, which means abundance, and it's inspired from the zero waste practices, zero waste village in Japan. And in Chinese, it's called as 丰富之旅, which means a journey of abundant blessings. So we hope that our project can be blessings for others, and also people can join us not as a burden, but as a wonderful journey. And here's our team. I am CJ, and I am the project leader. And I have Hana. We are from Indonesia. And we have Christine from Taiwan, and they are students. And my colleague is Malaysian, and we are working in the USR office. And our diverse backgrounds bring more perspective on our activities.
So this project will span from June to December this year, and we target CDSU, our university students, staff, teachers, and also our church community, which is in Presbyterian church members. And we are so lucky to have strong support from various collaborators. As we've mentioned before, we are committed to make experiences. So by engaging with the community, we aim to inspire practical changes in waste management and environmental care. So here's a SWOT analysis of why we do the Zero Waste Project within our communities. So we are, as we said before, we have collaborators, which means we are a resourceful team. And also we have many opportunities to make or change the policies or make new policies within these communities. However, we're still working on looking for volunteers that are willing to spend extra time to achieve these goals together with us as we try to make our activities as attractive as possible to interest our targets. So here's what we do. Yilan Presbyterian Church members, they hike mountains regularly each month. So during these hikes, we address environmental issues such as air pollution and trash. And we also conduct cleanups, as you can see here. And we involve CDCU students in these nature walks so we can help them to understand these issues better and have memorable moments together in nature. And so here's some picture of our activity cleanup activity that we did last June. And although it was not something grand, but we're so glad to see that our efforts have inspired locals and foreigners to care for our shared environment. And recently, we also held an environmental education session in a nearby community summer camp in Shi'an community near CDCU. And parents and kids, they played an interactive snake and ladders game with some environmental questions. So as you can see from the picture, it left a lasting impression with the kids. And so, okay. This September, the upcoming September, especially during the new semester, we will be holding an event in our school. So we've collected around 500 items left by the graduates, and we plan to hold a bazaar for these items, which is free for all, where everyone can find, or where these things can find new owners. And last year, 70% of this is the event that we held last year, and this year we will be holding it one more time. So 70% of the items found new homes, effectively reducing waste and proving that one person's trash can indeed be another person's treasure. And the key word for all our activities is cost-effective, which means it's cheap, but it's also fun to do. It's practical for all generations and all backgrounds. And these activities are also good for building relationships with one another. And for our budget, we usually just spend our money in transportations and food. And we don't spend a lot of money because we have a lot of donations from people, and usually we have our own transportation. So it's very cost effective for everyone. And this year, secondhand bazaar, walks in nature, DIY workshops, and also the environmental education games.
Great things are achieved by teamwork. Therefore, we partner with various NGOs and units, as you can see on the presentation, and we expand our impact through local and international collaboration by sharing our story at summit and volunteer training. This year, we joined the 2023 Youth Summit held by CJCU USR and the International Jane Goodall Institute. It was a big event with the participation from 6 countries, discussing topics like greenwashing, biodiversity, youth participation. We were truly encouraged and inspired from this program, and we will collaborate again with them this year. And we also work with the NGO in Indonesia, focused on the community development and youth participation. Our team leader was invited to share insight on waste issues in Indonesia and the Taiwan policies on waste separation and zero waste. With this project, we aim to raise awareness on waste and environmental issues. We reduce waste, but at the same time, we want to boost the self-confidence and encourage critical thinking and inspire participation
participate, to speak up for nature, become a change maker. We as team members also need to be included. Therefore, we join the other activity held by other organizations and learn from them. Like later on September, we will join a clean up activity by Greenpeace Taiwan and learn about the waste classification. Furthermore, we will engage in more discussion and experience sharing to boost our leadership and communication skills.
And here are our exciting plans for the rest of the year. We have DIY workshops and second-hand item bazar. Each held twice, once at the church and once at CJCU. Our main aspect is to conduct interviews and questionnaires with the participants to know about our plan's impact. After each event, we will invite the participants to fill out questionnaires to help us to improve our future activities. We aim to create fun and creative activities to promote our re-up concept. We may develop board games like the one we play with Yilan community and collaborate with students, clubs or classes for outdoor lessons. Because we think that students go out for nature will help them to see the environmental issue firsthand. We also engage youth summits, which will held in CJCU this October. And we believe that youth can make a huge difference when they are invited and involved. Last but not least, the Yutaka motto. Yutaka life is not about what we have, but what impact we have bring to our surroundings. Let's strive to make a difference from today. Thank you.
From your presentation that we learned about your initiative actually from observing the dormitory, a lot of wasting, right? So if you can narrow down your target at dorm, probably you can measure more precise your project impact because you do a lot of activities and you also got a lot of partners to support your project. So you're probably thinking about how do you measure the success of this project in terms of reducing the waste and promoting sustainable practice among the students and staff. So probably because you have a very specific target students, the wasting behavior. So, and you also do a very good second-hand item for there, right? So probably you can narrow down and more focusing, and so you can make success of the project. You can organize it.
So thank you for the advices. Actually, our university also have a really good policy that they will check the room every semester, I think once or twice, and it actually makes the students living in the dorm have just limited in the space to put their things. So it will prevent them to do the online shopping. However, some students also some students live outside the dormitory, which is hard for us to conduct the research or investigation to their room because the rooms are privacy section. So yeah, thank you for the advice, and I think we can conduct like interview. Maybe we'll choose some students to do the questionnaire, and also, however, we already have the post-event questionnaire. Like we ask them how about your room and what ideas that you have on environmental issues, and also what do you think about the second-handed items? How do you usually whether you throw it or you keep it or you donate it to someone? So we ask about that.
I want to add something more is that we do have a measure of our success, especially for the bazaar, because if you can check our Yutaka IF Instagram, we put all our results in there. So including the bazaar that we did last September, we have 70% of success in the collecting items that they found new homes. So yes, that is included in our success.
Oh, okay. So I was told I did not speak loud enough. Okay, so I think my suggestion will be the same as first judge, because you talk about a lot of activities, but then I was thinking about a project that you design, try to accomplish, how you plan on the project, how you execute the project, and getting the results. I think, of course, you can mention about in the university you're doing moving or graduation, you will have a lot of items that you will throw out. But then, in fact, there are a lot of items. Clothing, from my perspective, is the easiest one. There are a lot of sources where they clothing. As long as you clean them and you're useful, and then you can just donate them to the channel. But there are a lot of other items which you may consider in your project, so that you can also. And then it may not be, because then you need to have a big space, then you need to take time. Then there are a lot of problems in terms of execution. That may help the overall project execution and achieving your goal. As a different question or in different direction, like you are from 3 different countries, when you are considering these problems, working together, do you see any commonality or differences that you can share with us?
Okay, so first, actually we are not the original team, because the school sent us to go over Japan. But yeah, we could follow. And we learned some knowledge of the how they achieve the zero waste living lifestyle, and we bring back to Thailand, and we want to make the project in CGCU, so we
invited our friends. Yes. So it's okay. So what we learned actually from Kamikatsu is that we, in each of our own community, we can make a difference. So it doesn't have to be something grand. So we choose CDSU as our main spot, and we found some friends from CDSU, and we our common things is that we care for the earth, and we also see the same problems, and also even different problems. What we see the common issue is that we lack awareness towards environmental issues. And so for this goal, we get together as a team to design some events. The main goal is education first, because when you have education, you have awareness, you have that motivation to do more for the planet.
I think this is similar. It's that because from your like the first 10 slides, I thought your goal would be very specific about minimizing the waste in the school. So I thought, oh, probably the measurement would be about working with the school. Say every year, you tell me if their waste is like 10% down or 20% down. But I realized that on your action is more focused on education. And so it was like, oh, so it's a bit different from what you listed on the first 10 pages. I thought, oh, okay, so it's a bit different. But so for me, it's more about how do you connect your results of your education to the actual result of minimizing waste. So I was like, okay, how do you know if it's because of our education work and so the school now we recycle more? For example, so how do you build the connection there?
I think it's not just it's recycled more, but we upcycle the items. As I said before, that maybe like just the teachers mentioned that some items that cannot be donated, we just keep it, but we can produce it into upcycling. So like let's not we say that we will do the DIY. We have some, for example, old clothes that already torn, that we will make it become a bag or become a tissue holder. So we upcycle the things. Or maybe last time we have the toys, and then we make it become pots for flowers and others. Yeah, and so, last time we also see that they use waste to make art, like art, yeah. I'm sorry that we don't mention on our slides, but we do have the upcycling projects. Yeah. And the CDCU also have some policies, especially now they don't provide the tablewares in the canteen, and also there are many policies that have changes every semester. And I think it's also because of Jocelyn from Malaysia, and we are working at USR, which is inside the school. So it is us to have collaboration with the CDC.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So actually, I think that education and our project is the action to reduce the waste in the same time, because we are on focus on rethink. So every waste is start from the beginning.
And thank you to our judges for the insights. We will break till 10:05, and please remember to update the scoring board.
Every minute starts today. Count down the green, we all say. For the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down the green, we all say. For the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Greener future. Can't go wrong. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second, ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Greener future. Can't go wrong. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second, ticks with hope. Change is coming. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute
Get back to your seat. Thank you. Time's up.
Okay, then. Today I'm thrilled to introduce you to an inspiring group of changemakers from the International Program of Sustainable Development, also known as IPSC, and Nursing Department of Chang'an Christian University, which many people refer to as CJCU. This is committed on making a positive impact on both our environment and communities. Their project revolves around the concept of KEYHOLE gardens. Now, you might be wondering what exactly is a KEYHOLE and what unique benefit does it offer? The team also answered these intriguing questions and more. The journey has taken them from the classrooms and campuses of Taiwan to the heart of the communities in distant lands. Their actions have showcased innovation, teamwork, and a strong commitment to sustainability, paving a way to a brighter, greener future. Let's welcome the Greens.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning. We are the Greens from CJCU, but different countries, Eswatini, Burundi, and Taiwan. So moving forward, so our team name is the Greens. Our project name is KEYHOLE Garden Project. So let's see what's the next. Okay, here is our team members. Here is Abel from Burundi, Umas from Taiwan, Cindy from Eswatini, and Akkad from Burundi. So here is the content table of the content about our project, where we'll be talking about the background, where we'll be introducing the problems in our communities in Taiwan, Eswatini, and Burundi. And also we have what's the project and why our project links to the SDGs, and also the implementation, future plans. So let's go and see what's the next. Moving forward, let me welcome Umas to proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Abel. And so I would like to explain our motivation and why we think it is very important for us, for you, for everyone. And I think everyone needs a KEYHOLE garden in your yard or your garden. Yes. So we can see, today we will discuss the two problems with Africa and Taiwan. So we can see the PPT problem in Africa. We can see hunger and lack of the nutrition and susceptible to disease and lack of education. So above this reason, so we want to building the KEYHOLE garden because the project KEYHOLE garden can solve this problem. Okay, the next, we talk about Taiwan. According to Taiwan's statistics, approximately 2.75 million tons of food is waste. Next, please. Thank you. Also equals to 96 kilograms per year per person. It's very surprising number. It's very large number. So we did the KEYHOLE garden to solve this problem. We trust our solve this problem can change our environment being better. So next, our team member Akade will explain what is the KEYHOLE garden and SDG.
Thank you very much, Mas. I'm going to continue our presentation by talking with you about the introduction of KEYHOLE garden. Actually, KEYHOLE garden is a which form, and also that circular form, it has 2 meters of diameter. It is not a big one, so that everyone can get it, can use it, even the poor family, even the rich family, they can use it. KEYHOLE garden also, it characterized with the 4 parts. One part is a compost bin. The compost bin is this one, and also the garden retaining wall. The garden retaining wall is to maintain the soil so to never spread. And also the planting area. The planting area is there. We cannot put the food waste. Then also we have KEYHOLE to access compost bin, where the person can pass where they are going to put food waste in the compost bin. So also KEYHOLE garden has the solution. The solution come to cover the problems that you must say. What is the solution? Is to promote sustainable food system and reduce also food waste. Then also KEYHOLE garden is the special one for ending the hunger as in the families. As the poor family, they cannot get the food to eat, so to manage their health. And also KEYHOLE garden is the one to protect the releasing of the disease in the family. That is why we can say it's good for our health in the communities all over the world. And also we have the sustainable development goals that we need to achieve through our project. Why is connected with this one? These sustainable goals are zero harm, good health and well-being, and also quality education. what is zero hunger, how is connected to KEYHOLE Garden. KEYHOLE Garden, I already said we have the planting area where we can plant the vegetables so that the community can eat. It means that it is connected with zero hunger. We are going to end hunger through KEYHOLE Garden. About good health and well-being, you see where the food waste are spreading around. There is the place that the disease can be released a lot. Wherever you go, you can see the food waste. That is action. And also about quality education. How is connected with KEYHOLE Garden? We are doing this because we studied. If there is no quality education, we can't do this. And also, when we do KEYHOLE Garden, is to provide the food for the children. You see, when the children are hungry, they cannot study very well. That's why it's connected with quality education. Thank you very much. Let me welcome my fellow team.
Moving forward, in each and every project, there should be a story. What is your passion and what motivated you? We were being motivated by one of our senior students who came up with the idea. Since at school we are having a kitchen where we provide us as international students. So in that way we were throwing trash underneath the trees wherever we feel like we are comfortable. But the seniors think because they have the idea, why don't I implement this idea? And sophomores, how we can deal with this problem and provide food for us as we are using the kitchen, and it's help us with the vegetables. So the seniors help us to build the KEYHOLE Garden and also have the understanding what is the KEYHOLE Garden. Since we are from 3 different countries or more countries in Africa, it's not all of us who knows about the KEYHOLE Garden, and I myself. Okay, through education, we are having educational class as a freshman, like it's an experience learning. From the experience learning, that is where we started to be introduced what is food waste and how can you eliminate food waste, and also how can we think about solving the issue. Since we are from Africa, as my fellow said, in Africa it's different than Taiwan. In Africa it's hunger and poverty, and it affects most people who are from the rural areas. So we need to think about those people where the resources are very, very far. Because without education we are nothing. So we think like this is very important. We come out with this idea and connect it to Taiwan, since they are having the problem of food waste, and also some availability of spaces where they plant different flowers. So for the different flowers, we think in Taiwan, maybe it can eliminate the bit of the waste by planting different flowers that can attract different of biodiversity species like bees and butterflies, and then it can be very environmentally friendly to decorate actually your homes, and also eliminate the small waste that we have in our homes and also in the communities. And also it can educate the young ones and come out to outside the world to teach other students what they have in their different homes, because not everyone can go to school to learn about KEYHOLE Gardens. As I've just said, we had an opportunity to practice what we've already learned in Taiwan, and we also have a chance to go back to our countries because they don't have this concept. Like I've just touched, like we are learning to go out of the country and tell them about this KEYHOLE Garden, since we want to end hunger, poverty, and also food waste. So we had an opportunity being sponsored by the school to go back to our countries. I went to Swaziland and also in Burundi and Tanzania, and also we must have a chance to go to Swaziland to where our countries, we try to plant our KEYHOLE Gardens together with our outcomes. Our outcomes are very much impressive to us, because since they also didn't know about the KEYHOLE Garden. You can have the starch, but what about the vegetables? And then what about the meat? For the outcomes, we are very happy because we find like they are having all these vegetables. Now it's an abundance of vegetables. So they can just sell to those who are in the urban areas. Then after they sell, they can go buy meat and go and buy whatever they don't have there. So in that way, they are economically balanced in Africa. So we manage to have our, and in Taiwan, just outside our communities, and also involve some number of universities in Taiwan and some elementary schools. For our outcomes, we have a chance to visit 4 countries and 33 workshops and 30 KEYHOLE gardens, of which that is within a short period of time, but we managed to do all these things. For the future plans, let me just all come up.
Thank you so much. Moving forward, actually in our project, we cannot only say like we have outcomes, but also what's the future plan, because we need to keep our project going on. So in our future plans, we are focusing on cooperating with the schools and also students, communities, organizations, and also residents. Taiwan and Africa. Africa is having many countries, but now we've already implemented our ideas in Burundi, Tanzania, Eswatini, and then Taiwan. So here is our future plan. Actually, in our future plans, we have they are separated in 3 categories, where we have the short-term future plan, and also mid-term, and also long-term future plan. Where in the short-term future plan that will be having, we are planning to build between 30 and KEYHOLE gardens in Burundi, where I'll be having the chance to go in during my internship in Burundi. So it will be the chance for us to do this project in a very short time. I will spend there 2 months, and my colleagues, they will stay here, my 2 members, to maintain the KEYHOLE gardens in Taiwan. And also, we have planned to open environmental club in Burundi at the same time. And also here we have to cooperate with Taiwan, and also collaborating with the NGOs and the companies in Taiwan, so as we can end food waste in Taiwan, because you know there are some companies here in Taiwan that they collect food. And also cooperate with them and also NGOs. And here for the long-term future plan, we want to make this project to be wide, not only in our countries, but also in the whole Africa. And also Taiwan, we want also to have education, environmental education clubs in Taiwan. And so here is our budget. So we cannot do anything or make a progress without budget. We need the materials for the KEYHOLE gardens, because some people they cannot afford. And also during my journey to Africa, we also need the ticket and also other transportation fees. So here is, we can say like we cannot do everything by ourselves. For the support and encouragement, we hope that our university can help us to keep our project going on, and also USR program and Taiwan's companies, NGOs in Taiwan, and also public in Taiwan. I mean, even different people in Taiwan, they can support us. Here is our quote, Grow Greens. So if we are alone, we can change our world. So we need to work together to make a change. So thank you for listening. Together we can make a change. Thank you so much.
Okay, I want to is your project part of your university USR project? That's the first one. And because I learned from your presentation, we saw a lot of students looking off. So can you tell us how many students in this project? And the second one, because from your presentation, you see the different problem from Thailand and in Africa, the different, very diverse, right? In Taiwan, we have a lot of waste food, but in Africa, we kind of lack of resources. So is the KEYHOLE garden in these two regions are the same concept? Because I think you want to maintain the KEYHOLE garden in Taiwan, and you want to kind of bring that concept into the Africa. How do you kind of have a long-term, what is your strategy for your long-term plan? I think your purposes should be outside, right, in Africa. So what were your strategy for that, for the long-term plan?
Okay, thank you so much. Starting on the first question, actually, because as we mentioned that we cannot do anything without support or to have some, to get some encouragement for different organizations. Since we know that USR program, they are doing different kind of projects, so we feel like if we can also be involved in the program, we can open up our idea, then we can have the support how we can start our project and have some of the like the support to implement our idea even in Africa. So actually, as we said, like before, we didn't have it as a project, but since we came up with the idea what's KEYHOLE Garden, we went to collaborate with the USR program because we know that USR is also helping the community to make a change. So we feel like, because in our department, we normally focus on the climate change, community development, and also watershed management. We feel like for our part, in our department, we can collaborate with the community because we are also learning about community development. And then we saw like USR program is also dealing with the problems in the community. Then we feel like let's cooperate with USR program. And for the long-term future plan, I can pass through Cindy, she can say something.
Okay, maybe I'll take it from this, your second question. Okay, for the Taiwan, like as I've just saw, like they've got so much waste, food waste. Okay, for the KEYHOLE garden, it's too small, right? And it's good for a small space, right? But now, when you have your own kitchen, yeah, so it's good. Like to minimize the percentage will drop down. If you have a KEYHOLE garden in your home, it will be minimized. If you have a KEYHOLE garden in different schools from their kitchen, it will minimize. But we cannot take it like as a whole in restaurant to that means you should come up with another idea. But the less the food waste, the environment will break. So this is why we wish and we are going to do it in Taiwan. So, and yesterday we have some schools are interested to have the KEYHOLE garden, especially the ones who are having kitchen, because it depends on the number, it depends on the availability of the space of the land we have. And also, I said like some plants are edible in Taiwan, like you can have like roses, like flowers as your garden. So it's a benefit. It's reducing the waste and also making your home to be environmentally friendly with the attraction different of species. Yes.
Okay, I think I have two questions which are exactly the same, but then I asked the third question. So it seems that you come from a department which is dealing with environmental issues. So I would assume that you have experts helping you, or agricultural expert or environmental expert helping you to design this so-called KEYHOLE garden. The name is also very catchy, very good. But I'm just curious. Although I must admit that I don't know too much about how food waste can turn into fertilizer to nourish the garden, and how fast the vegetable grow, and with the size, how many people they can feed over how much time. Do you have like design specs so that you can sort of target in different size of needs, and what will be the limit or the constraint of building up these.
Okay, thank you so much for a good question. Maybe I can answer. Thank you so much. For us, we can say how the food waste can become the compost fertilizer. So actually, because we are also promoting organic fertilizers, many people, even in Africa, Taiwan, we use chemicals to improve the soil quality. Also, the food waste can improve the soil quality. How food waste become compost? Actually, it's not like you put today or tomorrow it will become a fertilizer. So it will take a short time, not that much. So because when we say like compost bin, here I'll show this one it doesn't have the holes, the compost bin. So you need to put the compost bin which is having the holes where the fertilizer or the nutrients can pass through to improve the soil. And also food waste depends on how many KEYHOLE gardens you have. You asked it about how many people they can eat from the food from KEYHOLE garden. Depends if maybe people there are so many people in one family, they can try maybe to make 2 or 3. And what I can say like we already have the experience, because since we went in Africa, we spent only 2 months after coming back from there. We already get the feedback from the people that they already harvest different kind of vegetables. It also depends which vegetables are you planting. There are to grow up, and there are some which grow fast. So we feel like it depends on what kind of vegetables you plant. And also maybe if you want so the plants to grow fast, you can put some of the organic fertilizer before the food waste become the compost. But if you don't need to put some fertilizers to grow the vegetables fast, you can wait until the food waste become the compost. Thank you.
I actually been to Africa. I was in Zimbabwe doing the volunteer project. That's why I was curious. I wanted more about the detail of your project. So you're saying you're already in Burundi building some of these KEYHOLE gardens. Do you build it per school or per community? So who looks after it when you're gone? You fly back to Taiwan. What do we do there?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Thank you. The people, they are the ones to look after the KEYHOLE gardens, because actually what we help them, because now we are very far, but we already implemented the idea. We taught them how to build KEYHOLE gardens, what's the importance and how is it going to help them in their daily life. So people, they will look after those KEYHOLE gardens because they already saw the good result. They are the ones to take care of the KEYHOLE gardens at their homes. But what we keep telling them or teaching them is how they can maintain, or how they can understand to maintain maybe food waste, because sometimes you can throw the food waste even if you don't maintain. So it will also be a problem. So we keep teaching them how to maintain.
Okay. Time's up. But I just want to say it's important you do this, because when I was in Africa, the biggest problem is actually diabetes, because a lot of them drink soda. So fewer people eating vegetables in Africa.
Thank you so much.
come to the conclusion of our exciting conversation, we would like to invite our judges to share their overall comments on today's performances.
I just want to give all the 4 groups suggestion because all of them probably need to think about what strategy will then to implement and ensure the long-term sustainable goal for their project. So they probably, I think their initiative idea is very good, and also they have some action, but still need to improve in the long way, right? So probably they can think about what were their strategy to ensure their long-term implementation. Yeah, that's my suggestion.
So overall, I think that since this is a kind of knowledge sharing, but then also a project competition. So I feel that for those groups who has or who have a bigger problem, maybe you want to identify a more focused problem, so that you can clearly show us how you can how you execute the project and come up with the outcome, and also probably the future plans, so that we can, or people can appreciate, or people can follow. We all need to have aspiration, have motivation, but then I think when it comes to execution, or I think it's a very different thing. And maybe you have heard of this expression, devils are in the detail. So you have ideas, and if you don't dig into the details, then you may not be able to achieve your goal. Conceptually, you know the problem, but if you don't dig into or spend enough time or work with experts, the impact could be limited. I think as a Taiwanese or as people from developing countries, I always feel that the only way that we can become competitive in the long run is everything we do, we don't want to waste time. Right? We want to have results. So you need to think of how you can come up with the result effectively. You need to understand. I think a lot of groups did have very good insight on people who are involved in the problem. So you understand why they did certain things, or why problems occur because of human. Then we also need to deal with the human issues. But overall, I see maybe I should say I admire your effort. I think students still have classwork to do. They need to allocate your time, spending the effort and participating in this competition. So job well done. Thank you.
I just want to give you all a good round of applause because you guys have great ideas and you express your idea with great passion. So thank you. I just want to give you a very quick comment on what I want. So the first group is river waste. Where are you? Okay. I think it's wonderful you create the color, the different code. And it's a very good idea to give, like, if you want the government to know where they need to work, they can see it right away, right? It's very easy and clear. But I think your problem is your data is not scientific enough. If you want to really get people to make the government to make action. It's not scientifically strong enough to really move some action. So I think the problem is that the data is limited. It's a lot of I think the long-term plan and execution will be a problem because the data is too limited, and I think the way to execute it still relies on your hand, and you probably need some technology as well. Okay, so the second group is the Leftlution. I like the idea you need to stop with food waste. But I would say the whole idea, the feasibility of the execution would be a problem. Because I don't see your clear plan of how you can do it feasibly. I think that's my major comment in that area. The third group, the Yutaka, you're very resourceful. You work with a lot of different organizations, religious group in the school. But I think I think it's the same as my question is, how do you have a measurable result that through your education, how does the school waste literally decrease? How much? I didn't see that, yeah. And the fourth group, I think the KEYHOLE garden idea, because you already tested out, it's workable, right? It is? Because I was surprised. I thought you need a lot of water to do it. Because when I was in Zimbabwe, they just don't have fresh water. So nothing can grow. I thought, oh, okay, that's manageable. But I think my problem is your long-term execution. That's what I ask you about, who's going to do it in the long run, and who's going to look, because, okay, the biggest issue is when you grow delicious vegetable, who can eat it? Like, everyone want to get some vegetable, then who get to get that most delicious, like, sprouted spring onion or whatever? How do you divide the food? I mean, how do you, yeah. Because even in Taiwan, I grow food myself. I got picked by a lot of people from the street. They just steal from me. So I don't know how you manage that. But anyway, so my problem is I couldn't see how you managed it in a long run, how to expand it, how to become a manageable solution.
Thank you to our judge for the valuable feedback. Now we would like to invite Mr. He Dianyi, the convener of today's Environmental Action Forum, to present our judges with a certificate of appreciation.
Okay, the first one will be and the second one will be Wang Yu. And the third one will be Shoyan Zhou. Well, since I'm the chief organizer of this forum, and from now until the lunch pickup time, we still have about half hour, am I right?
It starts at 11:50.
Yeah.
Now it's 10.
10. Oh, so we still have around 30 minutes. So, according to the original plan, this event should be, it should end. But I think I would like to use some of your time. Is it okay for you? Okay. Here they can see that. Okay, now, thank you very much for coming. And my name is Dianyi. You can call me Rudy if you want to. And this year we have 4 teams. We're very honored to have 2 teams from overseas. And some people at the back told me that this is not fair. This is about high school kids compete with university students. Okay, but my idea is that it's impossible for us to hold such English sessions based on different ages. It's impossible. It's going to cost us too much time and money. So all I can hope is that since English is not the language that we use daily, and you high school kids from everybody, because the major goal of this forum is that we do actions and we share. So the main purpose is to share, and I hope that you have all learned something. And the ability of the judge, the responsibility of the judge is to give you guys comment, and I'm here to receive your comments about this environmental action forum. So I would like to ask those two foreign teams, how do you get the information about this forum? Because in the future, it's our future plan. We want to expand this. We hope that there are more and more teams from overseas or even from Taiwan to come and share. So how do you know about this forum? Who would like to answer my question first? Okay, Yutaka. 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 Okay, yeah.
Actually, we are working. Our USR leader, project leader, is Kanli. Is also SOW member. Thailand. Yeah. And then we also cooperate. We also have project in Berkeley Park. Berkeley.
Oh, okay. It's a park in Thailand.
Yeah. And then the volunteers of Berkeley Park, which is also the members, the new members for SOW Thailand, just send the link, information on the group. Okay. And then he asked whether anyone wants to join his team.
Okay.
I just think because there is English team, so I just do my own team, make our own team.
Yeah.
So his team, he doesn't find out the team members because at the time it's only 1 week left until the deadline. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
we know that information.
Okay.
She gave up.
I'm sorry?
She gave up another one.
Oh, okay. Then, anything? Okay.
And then because of the group,
Yeah.
our project leader also there, so she sent the information to Abel.
I see.
So it's all because Berkeley Memorial.
So that is the reason why you both come from the same university?
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything you want to add on to what they said?
Yes, we got the information from our advisor as we are having the project, and most of the time, since we are students, we get some more resources from our advisor. So even in this way, she just shared to us, like as Christine has just said, yes, and we are being honored to be part of this ceremony.
Okay, now for each and every one of you, do you have any about this forum so far from since the first day? Are you well fed so far? Oh yeah, sure. Say everyone. If you want to say anything, give me some comments. So that will keep my long-term project going. Okay. Project. Okay, now I see that some of you have very good command of English, especially you. So I will hope to get some feedback from you. As a public, you can or students, high school kids. No, I'm impressed to learn your English ability, because I know when I was at your age, my English isn't. So, any comment? Anything? Like the dormitory is bad, full of bugs. Like anything?
Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be here in this university where I got to learn things like the new one. I'm very happy for the organization of this school. It was this night I got joy because every dormitory is good. The arrangement of the house, the streets inside the school, they are very good. They're also efficient.
Well, yes.
And also I am very happy to see this event, this fellow, because I saw many projects related to environment, as almost of them are related to environment. I got very interested and motivated. Thank you so much.
Okay. How about anybody over there, or even judges? Do you want to say anything about? Give me some comments. Raise your hand. Say hi. Well, the food is not good. I'm not well fed. The toilet smells. Anything? So I was okay. All right. This one first.
Thank you so much. In addition, I will add to what my colleagues already mentioned. First of all, I can say I'm really very excited to be here. And also very proud of what I learned from yesterday in the event where we were sharing. So I hope that, because we mentioned about the collaboration, so this is the one of the solution that will also support us to keep going. Because if now we have the support and the learn from you, and also is another action, is another new thing that we feel like it will really support our idea. And also the other thing is how I found the environment. We didn't have any problem. This place is peaceful. We enjoyed the food. We enjoyed everything. We interacted with different students. We learned from them. They learned from us. So it was so amazing. I can say like this action forum is very super amazing.
Thank you.
So I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And there's another guy over there.
Do you still remember the keynote speech by the alpinist, Miss John, yesterday?
Yesterday, okay.
Yeah.
About Himalayas.
Yeah. The most touched me is that the opposite side of the success is not failure, but to do nothing. Right? If you try, if you do your best, even you did not success, the result is still as valuable as the success. So I am so moved by especially the kids from SOW. We see you from the little ants with ear to go, and you can have courage to step on the stage and use your not your mother tongue language to speak to others, to share your action. Yeah, I'm so moved. And I want to remind you, even you do not get a good grade or result from today, but you're already success. And maybe this is a small step for you, but in someday you look back, it may be a big step for your life, and maybe it's a big step for our society, for this world, because we don't know what will happen from this small action by you today. I want to say thank you for your all, And I also want you to make friends from each other, especially from the foreign, and maybe, we heard a lot of bad news from the climate change, from the energy, from our environment. But I see the hope from you. And remember, together we can change the world. Thank you.
Anything else? No? We have opened this forum to the general public 7 years ago, and gradually more and more people know about this. And this event cannot be successful without the help of all those volunteers. And I would like to introduce again the beautiful hostess. Beautiful hostesses. High school kids, and they have really done an amazing job. Regardless of their age or the beginning of level but they have done a great job. So let's give them big hands again. Thank you very much. And also it's called activity teams here, and there are two people over there. Please stand up, please stand up. And our photographer over there, so thank you very much for coming here. Thank you, and I hope you all have a great time.
Scoring.
So we are going to take a photo all together, and that's to the middle. Let's move to the middle and we will take a picture. Thank you. One, two, three. Let's see the camera.
1, 2, 3, smile. Okay.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Oh, and remember to hand out your story form. Remember to hand out your story form.
And do you know where the lunch is? It's at the stairwell, starting at 11:15. Also remember to engage in our ceremony by 2 p.m. Same as yesterday's opening ceremony, and you will know the final result there. Thank you.
And the luggage, you can leave them here or take it by you now. And we will unlock the door at 12 o'clock and unlock the door at 2 p.m.
Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Bring the future. Can't go wrong. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Bring the future. Can't go wrong. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action. The planet's calling. Feel the excitement. No more stalling. Raise our voices. Together strong. Bring the future. Can't go wrong. Count down to green. Light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down to green. We all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. Count down to green, light the way. Every minute starts today. Count down the green, we all say, for the earth, we're here to stay. Join the movement, take a stand. Love the ocean, save the land. Every second ticks with hope. Change is coming, time to cope. Feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every action proves our worth. It's time for action.